I'm training, I am. That's like some Rocky music. No, I'm not in a fight, but folks, I have been training to lift up the ultimate BLT with a little avocado. Yes, I'm talking good peppered bacon, homegrown tomatoes sliced on, and a special Duke's mayo to spread on there on some toasted sourdough bread. Come on, we're nearly in the third round already. Hey folks, thank y'all for stopping by the backyard on a glorious day. And boy, it is one of my favorite dishes and I be loving it, especially since Shan turned me on to them avocados. Yeah, bacon, lettuce, avocado, tomato, sourdough bread. That special sauce I was telling y'all about, this stuff is good, especially with that homegrown tomato right out of that garden out there. You know, we just want to thank y'all for stopping by here because it means the world to us. And this is a place that you can come and, hey, we just relax, share food, share happiness, share some happy dancing. Yes, we do. And everything you be needing to know about this video or anything we got going on will be down there in the little description below. So without further ado, let's get to this and go to making a BLT. So folks, what makes a bacon, lettuce, and tomato and avocado sandwich? The star of the show, they ain't but two of them really to me, and that is the sourdough bread, which we'll talk about in a minute, but also the bacon. Thick cut pork bacon. Now, you know, they used to run these tests on bacon, they did, and they would cut pieces and they would hold them up this close to your face and see could you read the eye chart. If you could read through the bacon,
They never did that.
Yes, they did. The bacon was too thin. We got to have good thick cut bacon. That's what I'm talking about. That's how this is going to make this even better. Now, you see me go in there and take this thick cut bacon. I'm making two sandwiches today, one for the Beagle, one for the Duke. Now, about 30-40 minutes ahead of time, I like to take me some coarse ground black pepper. And I'm talking give it a good lathering coating on there. I want to see it get spotted all over. That hog loves some pepper. And be sure that you pat it in really well, do both sides. Set it back in the ice box about 40 minutes and let that black pepper love on that good hog meat. So we got our stargazer heated up here, we do. And we just gonna fry this. Now, if Shan was over here on this side and I was on that side, first of all, y'all wouldn't see nothing because I didn't know how, but she would fry this so crispy that when you break it, it would sort of shatter. Folks, no, we got to leave that bacon cooked, but I don't want it so crispy that it crumbles up when it gets in there. So you can see that, good, thick cut pork bacon, all lathered up there with that good goodness. Layer right there in that stargazer. And if your skillet ain't big enough, guess what you can do? You can tear it in half, layer right in there. Now we just gonna fry that up till it gets just right. We'll have to turn it once. Then you can just set it on a wire rack or a paper towel, let it cool, and then we'll prep the rest of this stuff because we gotta talk about the best tomato in the world to put on a BLT. Well, we got the bacon all done, and you seen that old stargazer skillet there had a little bit of bacon residue left back over there. Now, you got one of these wooden spatulas, that's good, you can use it. You got a plastic utensil, you can use that. Never scrape metal against metal to clean, okay? I don't mind you dipping something out of there, but don't be scraping it on there. You're damaging your seasoning. And just cause that bacon stuck there a little bit in one side, hey, we ain't lost no seasoning, and our seasoning is building as we go in because when you frying some good hog meat in there, you helping things out. Let's get on with the BLT and what is the next participant that we should talk about. This is not something that Duker likes. Duker does not like a tomato. Now folks, you see me pluck that right out of that tomato vine out there, and I've been guarding this and it was down under there. I'd go out with a flashlight at night and check it, just make sure some bug or worm or some old crow ain't come in there and try to get it all, because that right there, folks, is what's happening. I think it needs to be one of them beefsteak tomatoes because they're so juicy, got all that flavor, and I'm gonna tell you, I like to sort of slice them on the thin side, not really big and thick. I like to keep them about like so. Right there. That's what I'm talking about. And we'll see.
I like to go even thinner. But
Shannon,
that's just me.
Okay, this is my sandwich, folks. Just so we know, these two are for my sandwich. Now we're going to see if we can't cut one.
Really, really thin, yeah. Yeah, I don't like a big old tomato bite.
I mean, folks, remember when we was talking about that thick bacon and that thin bacon? I can read through that tomato.
That's just right.
You got to have some substance in there, Shan. So we're gonna cut her one more. And the reason we're cutting these early, there is a purpose. I would like for you to arrange my two right there, Shan's two right here, and all you folks is fixing to have like a fit, fall out in the floor. Say, what is the cowboy doing? Folks, just stay with me because I guarantee you, you're gonna like it. Brown sugar.
What?
Yes, you heard me right, brown sugar. Salt and pepper's a lot what goes on them maters, but folks, this is gonna create us something that we need with that sandwich. So just put you a little on there and just let it sit there and soak. Rub it in really well because we're gonna need it. Now you remember, bacon is salty. We got a lot of pepper on there. And I need a little sweetness to go with this. So there it is, folks. Brown.
Just one
side? Just brown sugar tomatoes. We're gonna set her right in there and let it rest. And next, what is it? That tropical fruit that grows, not in my garden, but I wish it did. An avocado. And is it a fruit? Is it a vegetable? I don't know, Shan, do you know? Hey Siri.
Oh, we don't have her out.
She ain't out here, how am I gonna know? Folks, we got all them veggies ready to go except for this, and we're gonna save them till last because folks, if you slice them a little early out here in this climate, they'll get a little darker. So let's talk about really probably the second star of the show, and that is some good sourdough bread. Now, I be getting this over at Walmart, and sometimes they don't be having it just like in the bread section. So you gotta go over to the deli side and do some prowling around. But folks, when you toast this up with some of that good Kerrygold butter on there, I'm talking it is good. Remember, we used it in the tuna melt. Oh my God, you didn't see it? Well, you be having a link up there where you can go to it and find it because it was right under the ultimate BLAT, the classic tuna melt. Yes, it is. So let me get some butter smeared on them. We got our little Stargazer over here preheating. And don't be sparingly with the butter. Y'all know me because y'all might have seen the ultimate grilled cheese sandwich too, to where there's nearly 11 pounds of butter on them sandwiches. I hear that little sizzle. And see there, that 12-inch Stargazer will exactly fit two of them right there together, so it is a good deal. I'm gonna go ahead and get these other two out while them others is toasting brown, because when we pull them out, folks, we're gonna let them cool just a minute before we go to laying that special sauce back in there to finish up them sandwiches. Toasted up, golden brown and pretty it is. So folks, about the time we went to start fixing that bacon, I run in the house real fast. I don't know if y'all seen me or not, and I mixed up what we call some special sauce to go on this. Now all it was some Duke's mayo, and I know, thank y'all so much for turning me on to Duke's mayo. It is what I call oh so good. Then we just took a little chili powder, some smoked paprika, and some of that W sauce. I'm not even trying to say that word no more because I have to.
I heard in England they call it Worcester sauce.
Okay, well we put the Worcester sauce in it, and I do want to give all them folks a shout out over there because we have a lot of UK, a lot of Ireland fans, a lot of German fans. Hey, we just proud to have y'all on board. So let's talk about this avocado. Okay, so slice that thing, and folks, in our part of the country, you never know what you're getting. You get one of them that's hard as a rock when you buy it, you let it sit 3 or 4 days, and you never know what's going to happen. Did y'all ever see that on the news where folks say they were cutting themselves really bad by getting the seed out of an avocado? I didn't know about that stuff. I didn't. Do you have one of these? It is one of my most favorite tools for this little contraption. And we're just going to try to get them out of there without tearing them up and let them lay right there. Keep that little seed and stem right back in there. Go on to the next one. And we have hulled them out. We have. Now let's talk about assembly line production. Yes, we are. You can see the special sauce in there looking really good. So let's get all the players up here on the field ready to go, because when I put this together, folks, I ain't gonna stop and talk to y'all. I'm gonna eat it. 1 slice of sourdough toasted bread, deeply lovely, lovely stuff in that Kerrygold butter. I want you to take some of that salve and paint it on there pretty good, folks. Now at this time, folks, I like to lay some cushion in there, I do. That is some avocado. Now, I like to lay him on one side of the bread, but the other side of the bread will be that tomato where it can soak up some of that goodness. Go for the bacon. We'll lay him in here, oh, so pretty like. Now, folks, I'm gonna go back with a little more avocado right here. Duke says, hey, you even got my attention now. You done broke out the bacon. And we got our other piece of bread. Now, instead of trying to put them tomatoes over here and flop that all back over there, folks, we're gonna do it this way right here. And then all you gotta do is spread you some more salve and just give it just a tiny little mash. And folks, right there, you have the ultimate BLT sandwich. Hey, we got the B, we got the A, because A stands for avocado, and we got the T. Wait just a minute, hey, something. Oh, folks, it is a blooper, it is. Andy, would you hit the rewind, the rewind button? Because guess what we forgot, folks? The L, the lettuce. I like to use butter lettuce. Yeah, Shan got me hooked on that stuff. It's got that nice crunch, but that buttery taste, ooh, it is so good, makes even this sandwich a little better. It's one of them deals you shouldn't forget. Well, we got it a done deal, but I've had great help out here this morning. So come on over, Duke. Big, I want to get a little of this pepper off there. Don't want y'all to have all that, okay? So I want to thank you so much for always showing up at the videos and always being the perfect taste tester. And I want you to approve this hog meat. How about you, Duker? So that's it. I mean, let's get some tail wags to go in. Tail wagging time. Yes, it is. It is time to do a slice. Ooh, I love that crunch, don't you, Dookie? And then we just take him right out here and everybody want to see, oh my gosh, Dooker, look at all that goodness in there. Now, I am so ready for some of this, ain't you? That bacon meter was on high today, folks. Folks, I'm talking easy. I'm talking so good. Start out with the best fresh ingredients that you can. It's just gonna make it better. And hey, we appreciate you for stopping by the backyard today because one of my most favorite sandwiches ever. And hey, I'm trying to hurry through this thing because I'm gonna eat the rest of it. But as always, I tip my hat to all our servicemen and women and all the veterans who have kept that old flag flying over there and keeping us safe. And folks, remember, it's a crazy time out there. It is for sure. But this is a place that anyone and everyone can come to. Drag up a chair, get with your family, watch the videos. We want to bring you some peace, some happiness, some food, some happy dancing moves. Yes, you'll be thinking you're on the tropical islands. When you watch these videos, bring your family and your friends together, even if you have to social distance. This is 6 foot, okay? You can do it. Sit on the couch. But also I need you to share these videos because we need to spread the good news of happiness and love. God bless you each and every one. And I'll see you down the bacon, lettuce, avocado, tomato, sourdough, bread, and butter trail.
Entertain and inform us.
Whoa, Duke, are you ready? Duke says there's nothing out here on the table. Oh my gosh. I want you to have a bite, son. My tummy's growling. Hang on, they'll hear that on the recorder, they will.